me my own name.
I didn't know if I would ever see you again, Beverly. You walked out on me.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Rusty. I'm sorry I put you through everything. I'm sorry that I was intimidated by your intelligence and cut off our relationship because of it.
There's something you have to know, Beverly. I wasn't just sitting around like a monk while you were gone. I fell in love. I fell in love with Crystal.
What are you talking about?
Crystal and I became hot lovers, Beverly.
In just 3 days, you left me for her?
You left me first.
I left you to get an education. I left you to make myself a better woman.
But now you're back. And what's that on your left arm? A javelin brace?
It's true. I injured my wrist while throwing left-handed javelin because I'm trying to undercompensate for my skills. I was a track star in elementary school, Russian, athletic star, and then here in the United States I was discus thrower, long jumper, shot putter, 400-yard meter, and javelin thrower for Beaver Pines High.
Crystal is dead.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
The man who knew who killed her was killed himself by a javelin. A 4.5-foot javelin.
That's very strange because the University of Mexico City has a track team that I was practicing with, and they use metric-sized javelins, which are typically 4 feet or so.
How could you do it, Beverly? How could you kill?
I didn't do it!
Oh, there's only one person around here who throws a javelin of that size, and it's you.
The last time I threw a javelin was in Mexico City. It's a different climate there. I couldn't throw one here today if you asked me to. Don't you see? It's more humid here.
Don't stand so close to me.
I'll stand as close as I want, Rusty.
I'm warning you. Back up.
Rusty, what are you doing? Why are you...
I can't be near you without wanting you, Beverly.
Rusty, I need to tell you something. I gained a lot of confidence in my 3-day baccalaureate degree program in Mexico City.
Yeah.
When I got back to Beaver Pines, I was talking to Jack. I told him about how I had studied marketing and business administration, accounting, and so on. And we started talking about investments, franchising the gas station.
That always turns you on.
Of course it does, and I'm sorry, Rusty, but things happened.
What happened? You and Jack?
It's painful to talk about. I'm sorry, I'm hurting you. I'm hurting you. I know I am.
What did he do? Did he sing to you?
He serenaded, and he had this to say. He said, Rusty, this hurts to say this, that the mayor is a cross-dresser, and he wears a corset under his clothes. And God, he wears fishnet stockings, and how Jack knows this, I can't tell you. It kind of excited me, but...
So, you came back to town. You killed the woman I love, and then you went off with Jack. Is that what I understand?
I said that Jack and I talked business, and things got a little steamy. And I said, if you would listen to me, Rusty, I'm now an educated woman. I couldn't throw a javelin here in the United States because the humidity level is not the same as it is in Mexico City.
You know what they teach you in those academic programs, Beverly? They teach you how to lie, and that's what you're doing right now. You're lying, and I'm gonna find out for sure, and I'm gonna prove to the world that you killed my love, and I'm gonna see you rot for it.
Jack, I've been thinking. All this time we've been living in Beaver Pines and just staying right where we are, but I think maybe it's time, at least it's time for me to see somewhere else. I want to use the money to go somewhere. Like you said, I can get an apartment, I can have a life.
Where do you want to go, Maddie?
I want to go everywhere. I want to see the world. I want to go places where mayors cross-dress and wear fishnets.
You don't have to leave Beaver Pines for that. Look, Maddie, I want to tell you this. When I first got the money, I was feeling a little lonely, so I went seeking out a woman of the night.
Beverly?
No, this was before her. I was a little dissuaded when I found out that the woman I picked up was actually the mayor. What? You think I'm joking?
Sorry, what?
No, I was outside the gas station, right? And, you know, they were long legs and fishnet stockings, and they were calling my name, Maddie. So it was like, Jack! Jack! I went over. But that's the kind of world you want to live in. There's other places around where that sort of thing, I guess, is more casual than here.
Well, all right. I do want to see the world, but if the mayor R.J. Johnson.
Same one.
I think maybe he and I should have a conversation.
Yeah, it seems like maybe he was hiding something. I mean, he was so against, homosexuality, but it seems like under the table maybe he was suppressing some stuff. I don't know. I'm not a psychoanalyst or whatever. Here. Why don't you take this wad of cash and you figure out your life, kid, huh? Tell me where you're going to go, what you're going to do with it.
Thanks.
Thanks for meeting me at my office.
I must say, it is a bit of a turnaround to be in a woman's office.
Oh, yes. Imagine that. A woman who owns a bank and runs for mayor. Woo!
I promised Maurice that I would keep this civil. Please do not provoke me.
I'll try not to, but... Dear, will you turn the lights off and turn me on?
Olivia,
Yes.
Mrs. Oil, you are literally the only friend of mine's betrothed. I could never touch the one of you.
Not what I hear. Maybe you'd rather touch my wardrobe?
Pardon me, I think that's absurd. would never fit. I'm quite a bit taller than you.
Wait.
More maybe,
What is this?
maybe Beverly?
Oh,
Oh,
and
that's
they're
my-
silk.
My lovers.
Well, you got a very
Quite a ladies' man.
big lover.
I like, RJ likes them large.
Listen, RJ. It's out.
I must confess, I don't know exactly what you're saying.
Your proclivity for wearing women's clothes and picking up men in the alley. Now, I'm not sure that is a becoming feature for a mayor, especially mayor who talks all about family values and who is appalled by homosexuality. Oh, has the cat got your tongue?
Prove it.
Well, those very large grandma undies might do the trick, but
These are French silk.
you haven't been as discreet as you thought. You were seen. Tell me you don't own a pair of black fishnet stockings. A very large pair of black fishnet stockings.
You know, at the Gentlemen's Club, we often have plays for initiation's sake, where you have to dress up and do different things. And I may have once or twice dressed up as a lady for the gentleman's amusement.
You know what, RJ?
What?
I don't even care. Dress however you want. That's what I want for this town. I want for women to be free to be who they are, including bank owners, gas station owners, mayors. I want for people who are homosexual to be able to live freely in this town, and for men who like to wear women's clothing to be free to do so as well. Unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be able to be mayor
Let me in. How are you doing? How's your heartbreak? Here, help me with this. It's a bunch of hair. It's really heavy. It's all of Ronaldo's hair. I've been told about genetic testing.
Genetic testing? Stuff is science fiction, if you ask me.
Come on, I know your skills and all of the intelligence that you brought to this town. I know if anyone could do genetic testing, it would be you.
What do you want me to do? Bring back who?
I want you to see if Ronaldo is my half-brother,
Your ex-husband.
my dead ex-husband. But here's why. Because I feel like all my bad luck in love and all the death around me is because I'm holding on to a lot of shame. And if we can prove that he wasn't my half-brother, then maybe I'll finally find some love that lasts.
Deep breath.
Why are you checking me? Why are you
Just
not
do
testing?
it, damn it. Darn it.
Darn it, what? So scientific.
He was your half-brother.
He was?
I know my methods are crude, but I'm sorry to tell you that. You don't seem pleased. Of course you wouldn't.
Well, I was just hoping that maybe he wasn't. Doctor, there's got to be something you can do.
You want me to make you not his half-sister?
I want to make you help me find love. Now that I'm...
Love me? I've lost everyone I've ever loved in my life. My wife and mistress were abducted by aliens. Olivia, the woman with whom I confessed many times for, tried to change every aspect of myself.
About that, I'm her maid of honor now. But think about this, how hard it is for me because she's marrying Maurice, who you turned into Martin for me, and now he's no longer Martin. That's another love I've lost.
I'm the worst person
You are the worst
to find love. Look at me.
You know what? Maybe we can help each other. We both are pretty crappy at it.
Well, what will we do? What's your idea?
To the moon!
The moon. Man, that's ambitious. You mean where aliens are?
Well, your ex-wife is possibly in the moon. And maybe there's someone for me at the moon.
So you're saying you want us to get abducted by aliens the way she was? That's preposterous. How would we even signal to them?
We could do a ritual under the moonlight.
You know such things, don't you?
I mean, you know V is.
V, you want me to bring V out again?
No, not the V that blew up Kent Hardleywaite's head. That was really sad. We don't want that V. But maybe V that could just use a little bit of her magic to maybe help us in love.
Very well.
Just a little bit, though.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
How long will it take to set in?
It should be working right now.
You really brought me back.
V, well, let's, no, this is a little bit of you. A little bit.
Thank you, Dr. Eastman.
What did I do?
Jack, please, you have to tell me everything. What happened between you and Beverly?
Bikes are looking good today, Rusty.
Jack, don't try to distract me. Is it true? You serenaded Beverly?
Yeah.
You have feelings for her?
Rusty, I've just been alone for a while.